Hello everyone and welcome to our in-depth coverage of the Dice Commando 1-year anniversary event. I'm Andrew, your host and commentator and analysis for today's match. This event is a sealed format tournament, but we're going old school. Each player was given 8 packs of Awakenings, the first set of Star Wars Destiny, and were asked to bring their own Rivals draft kit. Drafting the old stuff, but with the current Infinite Holocron errata and Balance of the Force points, creates a unique event we believe that hasn't been done anywhere before. Also note that use of the Rivals draft kit means that character subtypes are not relevant for this event. This event was absolutely free for subscribers of the Dice Commando YouTube channel. Boxes of Awakenings were purchased by Andrew and Amy of Dice Commando with a generous discount given by our event sponsor, Gongaii Games. Gongaii not only supplied the venue, drinks and snacks, but also surprised everyone on game day with free lunch. A sincere thank you to Gongaii Games for their unparalleled support of this channel. Today's event has 22 participants who registered by following instructions in Easter eggs placed into the Dice Commando videos. This event will have 5 rounds of Swiss with a top 4 cut. Standings after round 4 of Swiss, we have a single undefeated player. Lyle is currently 4-0. We have a whole bulk of people at 3-0. We have Jeff, Zaylin, Enzo, Amy, Joseph, Symbio, and Andrew all at 3-0. So it's going to be very interesting in this next round here. If Lyle at the top table managed to lose, we're going to end up having a very close tie for the 4-1s at the top. So let's see how this goes today. Thanks everyone, and please enjoy today's game and continuing coverage of the Dice Commando 1-year anniversary event all week long. Hello everyone, and welcome to our ongoing coverage of the Dice Commando 1-year anniversary event. This is round 5, the final round of Swiss. On our left, we have Lyle, currently undefeated on the day and in first place currently. He's playing Django at 11, Count Dooku at 11, and the Rebel Trooper at 8. Now, the Rebel Trooper does have Guardian. On the right, we have Symbio from T3 Gaming. He's playing Padawan, Ketsu Onyo, and also Dooku at 11. So do remember that Dooku has the ability that when he takes damage, you may discard a card from your hand to give him a shield before he takes that damage. Both these gentlemen are on the dry field, so it's going to be a roll-off for shields. All right, so Symbio rolls in with 3 and 2. So Symbio will, of course, use Lyle's, and then Symbio will take the 2 shields. Seems pretty good. Put him on Dooku, I'm sure. He may try to protect the Padawan, actually, but... Yep, he does. He puts him on the Padawan. All right, so Lyle starts. We're bringing Dooku in. All right, so changes his mind. He goes for Dooku. All right, so rolled in Dooku. So we see, I believe, a raised staff in Symbio's hand, which is, oh my goodness, he also has a second chance. Man, what a deck. All right, so he's also going to roll in Dooku. All right, Dooku gets the focus, which is pretty good. In response, Django comes in, rolls $1, and it's... Man, that's not bad. Does he take both? Just takes 1, okay. Yeah, he is going to take both. All right, now it goes back to Symbio. We saw a Fang Fighter in Lyle's hands. That's certainly what's coming here. All right, so Padawan, the first weapon that plays on the Padawan gets decreased by 1, so that 3-cost repeater came in for 2. All right, there's the Fang for 1, 2, 3. And then that does have Ambush, so it's still Lyle's action here. All right, comes in with a discard. Padawan comes in with a 2 dice, with a focus and a +2 gun, a modified 2 gun. That Padawan die is an amazing die. It's just such a weak character. So there's a discard to re-roll on Lyle's side. Back to Symbio here. All right, Ketsu will come in. All right, there's some guns. Oh, yep, there's the Guardian. The Trooper takes 2, and then we'll roll in. All right, rolls in, damage himself with the 1. And you can focus to the 2 on any of the die out there. Right, so spends the Dooku focus to go to the 2 gun. Alright, 1 to Ketsu. I think Symbio probably goes after the trooper here. Django's annoying as all get out, but... Yep, so it goes 2 to the trooper, now at 3 health remaining. That 7 health on the trooper was always bad news. Felt bad to pay 8 for the 2. Alright, so pays 1 for defensive stance, put 2 shields onto the trooper. Alright, pitch to re-roll. He's got a 50% chance, and he does hit. Alright, there's a discard on the Fang. Alright, so discarding, lays it out. Raise staff, that's a good pull. Really good pull. So Symbio probably will claim here instead of hitting to... Yep, nicely played, sir. Yep, so he claims he'll gain the resource because he has none. That was more valuable to him than the 1 damage early. That was the right play, I believe. Especially because Ketsu, Lyle's walking into a trap because he's going after Ketsu, and then that second chance, that's rough. It's especially nice on Ketsu because Ketsu gets that free redeploy, so when a character dies, you can move, before the character dies, you can move the weapon over to Ketsu only, and then you could override it, so that's going to be rough. Alright, Padawan comes in with a blank and a 1 melee. Does Lyle do the Django thing, or does he want to get him loaded up first? Plenty more characters. He shouldn't have to be in a rush here. Okay, Lyle's choice here, or Lyle's action here. But should be... Nope, so he is going to respond. So he's responding with Django, who rolls in with damage, and then will he Guardian and get the trooper in as well? Oh, okay, so with his action, he pays 1 for surprise attack, increasing the value by 1, hitting for a total of 2. So Ketsu's now at 3 with 6 health remaining. That's Symbio's action here. All right, Dooku comes in. All right, 2 for 1. Sorry, that's the 2 discard for 1. Both of Dooku's damage sides are free. All right. Zone Dooku gets the $1. Back to Symbio here. Oh man, that crafted saber on the Dooku actually seems pretty decent. Alright, Ketsu comes in with a money. So the crafted saber can only be played in an exhausted character, but it's a very big die. Alright, Lyle takes $1. Especially having it on Dooku at the end, because Dooku's not going to have any problem living. Right, also takes $1. Man, what does Symbio have here? Alright, Fang comes in with a blank. Alright, drops to reroll. Oh, he picked up the Padawan as well. Padawan's on 1 damage. He's right back to where he was, give or take. Alright, does Guardian the 1, takes the shield off. Trooper comes in with the plus gun, so no threat there. The only gun left on Lyle's side is the Fang. Alright, feel your anger, pays 1 to remove dice equal to the number of blanks your opponent has in their pool, so removes the Fang. Lyle tinker to the 1 gun. Alright, drop to reroll. Alright, gets the 2 gun. Alright, 1 more to Ketsu for 4. 5 health remaining. Goes 2 for 1 net into the Rebel Trooper. Only has 2 health remaining now. Now, do you remember you can overkill, you can Guardian to overkill, so. Alright, Lyle's going to claim. Does not gain $1 because he has 2. So we saw black 1 in Lyle's hand, which costs 4. He may be trying to get that support on the table. Yeah, that crafted on Dooku is huge. Absolutely huge. Alright, and then takes another $1. So both of these guys will go in the next round with 4 here. That crafted was a big win. Oh, and just got his Vibro Sword. And Symbio has a good deck here. Saw a Flamethrower, 1 with the Force. Second Chance. Man, what doesn't Symbio have? Wow. Alright, so Lyle's first. He leads with his Fang. He does go into damage. So Symbio's removal is a fight back, and he has to have a die in the pool for that. So, all right, so Ketsu coming in. Pulls damage of his own. All right, so Django comes in response, gets a blank. So it is Lyle's action here. He has to decide what to do, but that trooper's going down. There's nothing he can do about it. Yep. So he shoots for 3. Ketsu takes the 3, has 2 health remaining. Lyle doesn't know, of course, that that second chance is there. There it is. 1, 2, 3 for the second chance. And Lyle knows he's in trouble now. So second chance, remember, is once a character is defeated, put it back to 5 health and discard second chance. Or I should say 5 health remaining. Okay, so Lyle rolls in Dooku. Does not hit. All right, Padawan first. Symbio's in no hurry. He'd also wants the option, yep, in case he does exactly that, which is get modified sides. All right, yep, there's a Guardian for 2 to put him down to save the 4, but he made Lyle do it. So that was Lyle's action. Doesn't roll in, of course, because the trooper died. So it goes back to Symbio. Okay, brings in Dooku. Okay, there's some melee, but a blank on the crafted. All right, defensive position. Oh my goodness, removes all the 2 or higher. I think Symbio just claims. Lyle's in trouble. He only has 3 dice on the table. But he'll have 5 on the next round. He does have the black 1, so. Does Symbio overwrite the repeater with 1 with the Force? I think he might, because then he can claim Dry Fields and get $1 back. He's going to discard the Vibro Sword to re-roll. Oh, 2 for 1. He can pay for it. Lyle will have to respond or take it. All right, takes $1. Man, Lyle's going to go into 6. Symbio will hit. And then Lyle will claim, I'm sure. Yep, 2 to Django. That's the right move. To try to clear the board before trying to knock Dooku down. All right, so drops black 1 first. But that'll let Symbio claim to gain $1. Because Symbio has nothing, so Dry Fields will give him the $1. Oh, Symbio passes. Black 1 comes in, gets a blank. Symbio will pass. There's a pitch to re-roll for both. All right, there's 1 gun. Symbio passes again. All right, pitch to re-roll for black 1. Let's disrupt again. So Symbio is happy to see him sit here and chuck cards, not just from a mill standpoint, but because it puts pressure on Dooku later. Eventually Dooku runs out of cards, or Lyle ends up milling himself. So right now he's reading black 1, so the special on that is deal damage and then roll the die back in the pool. Very similar to the current black ones that we've seen. All right, so there's 1 to Ketsu. All right, 1 health remaining on Ketsu, plus, of course, the 5 from second chance on the reset. I'm sure Symbio just claims here, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. He'll take the money and then it'll get disrupted, but takes the $1. Oh, he did discard a reroll. Did not take it. All right, so there's 1 to pop Ketsu. So go back to 5 health. Oh, rerolls it again. Rerolls it again for 1 more. All right, and 1 more. Oh, that was disrupt, sorry. But yeah, that could have been worse for Lyle. Living the dream, rolling the specials. All right, so Symbio will open us up here. All right, gets rid of his flamethrower, draws 2 more. So he has smuggling, a heroism. Let's see how he opens this up here. Getting Dooku on the table or the Padawan on the table and putting the pressure on seems pretty good. Of course, Ketsu's sitting at 3 health. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to roll, or maybe not. He can hit 3 with a Fang Fighter, so whoop. Yep, it rolls in it. Okay. So responds with Django, gets a blank. Lyle's Django is not doing his job this game. So it is Lyle's action, though. Lyle's a 4-strike. That's pretty good with Dooku. All right, Dooku comes in with a focus. That'll help for his vehicles. All right, takes a resource. All right, Fang comes in, rolls the damage. All right, smuggling, discards heroism, and he'll gain $1. Oh, sorry, discard patience, not heroism. All right, so Lyle's thinking over his options. Oh, he actually focused 2 of 3. I think that's a little bit of tilt. He's not in any hurry to kill. Yeah, I think that was a mistake, because he wasn't in any hurry to kill Ketsu here, so... I think Lyle should have rolled in his dice first, but... Anyway, either way, it's done, and it is Symbio's action here. Can he save Ketsu? Alright, so he's going to play Heroism, deal 3 damage to Dooku. Now, Symbio could have discarded a card from his hand to actually give an additional shield first, because it was before this character takes damage, but he did not, probably because he wants a card in his hand. Alright, so here comes Black 1. Alright, there's guns. It's enough to put Ketsu down. Alright, 1 with the Force onto the Padawan, which is a blue character only. So 1 with the Force becomes a support, actually, when that character dies, so it's very strong. It's very strong regardless, but... Alright, there's the dead Ketsu. Padawan will come in here. Alright, so we're seeing damage. Oh, rolled the 3 gun. Ironically, the focus is actually better in this format, but 3 damage is 3 damage. Okay, so pays 1 for targeting computer to turn 1 of the Force to the 3 disrupt. Symbio will respond by rolling in Dooku here. Alright, so there's a modified to go with the Padawan. Alright, removes a die, fights back, removes die to remove die showing damage. Goes back to Symbio, who just discarded to re-roll. He's thinking about which ones to re-roll. I can't see him picking up that 1 melee. Oh, he does. Alright, 2 shield. There's the repeater, but he gets the blank on the Padawan. That's what you get for getting greedy. That's what you get for getting greedy, buddy. Alright, so Symbio has no cards, so that Lyle claim takes the resource. Alright, Symbio take resource. Do remember the repeater can roll back in. So 2 to Django, and it gets rolled back in. Right, for a disrupt, so take the money, and then 2 shields probably on Dooku. Doesn't mind horribly if the Padawan goes down here, so he keeps it. Of course, you lose the repeater, but... Alright, we'll go to the next round. Lyle will get the first strike here. Lyle is definitely behind, but never underestimate big supports in sealed. Oh, and just to put the pressure on, pulled the wing guard, which is not bad. Oh man, he has a BB-8 as well. Alright, hunker down onto Django, so abandon all hope. That is dirty. So for 2, he plays abandon all hope. Lyle has to either lose all his resources or discard all cards from his hand. And in that case, he's going to lose his resources. Alright, hunker down, puts a shield on Django, so Symbio has to try to punch some melee through to Django. No, the 3 again, and there's 1 melee, so he'll be able to take the shields off Django and pump melee in for sure to get rid of Hunker Down. Alright, so Lyle's got his supports to roll in here, and or Dooku. Alright, motive for focus on the one with the force. Does not get it. So I'm sure Dooku comes in before the reroll. Yep, here he comes. Okay, focus and a blank, and then Django activates in response, gets a modified side. And then Dooku comes in. It's melee. Right, focus to the triple focus, and then do whatever the heck he wants to do. A 2/2 and then the special, because he can pay for it. Okay, Fang Fighter comes in with a shield. Melee to Django. Get rid of that Hunker Down for sure. Yep, so 4. So he takes 3 and Hunker Down gets dropped. Back to Lyle here. Lyle's got to get his other die in the pool and then pitch to reroll. It's what he's got to do. Alright, there's some damage. Pays 1 for 2 more and then rerolls back in. Alright, modified side, not doing him any good. So Django's 1 away. Alright, discard to reroll. Blank, but there's some more guns. 5 damage on those supports is not bad here. Oh man, repost to kill Django. So remove shields. Remove any number of shields deal that much damage to a character. So Django drops. But somebody's going to take 5. Yep, 5 into the Padawan. 2 health remaining. Symbio will claim here. Oh, hold on. Lyle's thinking about it. Okay, so he discards a card to give him a shield, so he took 3 net, so he only blocked it on 1 die. Now he could have, because each one of those is a different source, he could have discarded a card for each die. Alright, he's discarding BB-8, he's going for it. Yep, unlikely there. Alright, Lyle claims. Alright, so draw attention, we'll move 2 damage over to another character. And then Symbio will be done. So Lyle's in playing the discard game here to keep Dooku alive, but let's see how many cards he has left here. Looks like he has plenty, at least 2 turns worth, or 2 rounds worth. Oh, Symbio's a jetpack too, man. I'm impressed with Symbio's deck here. Alright, Dooku is a focus. I'm sure Symbio leads with a Padawan. Yep, which he does. Put that pressure on one with a force, less if it goes down. All right, there's the repeater special. Lyle will have to start discarding to keep him alive, and then he's going to start churning out the cards. So, all right, pays 1 for Force Strike. Turns melee and immediately resolves it for 2. Padawan goes to 4. Symbio will hit back for 2 here. Paying the 1. Yep. 2 to Dooku. Ooh, Lyle takes it. He does not discard. Rolls back in for the +2. Goes back to Lyle. Fang. Alright, for the money, back to Symbio. Time for Dooku to come in. money and the 2 discard for 1. Actually, that's not horrible here. All right. Black 1 comes in. Black 1's been rolling hot, 2s and 3s. So Symbio will have to pitch to reroll here. Hoping for the focus, of course. All right, discard to reroll. I mean everything, right? I would think everything. There we go. All right, so there's a focus on Dooku, which can help him get to the 3 focus. Yeah, Lyle's in trouble here. Okay, so 2. Padawan has 1 health remaining. The question is, can he blow him away here? All right, he is. He's going to take the shields. Takes the 2 shields. That just made his 3 focus go away, but he's okay. He has the money to deal 3. Okay, pays 1 for strategic planning to ready or exhaust the support. There's been errata to say no mods, but that's not a concern in this set, so black 1 gets readied. Back to Symbio. Emulate, very nice. If there's 2 copies of a character in play, turn 1 die to any side, just turn Dooku to the 2. Threatening 5 now, on 3 separate dice though, which does matter for the Dooku ability, of course. That Padawan 1 actually on Dooku can just become a discarded card, but... Alright, Disturbance in the Force, paying 1 to reroll all die. Oh, Symbio rolled pretty well there. Right, so the focus, he's got the 1 and the +3. Yeah, and it is now Symbio's action, so... And that's a modified 4, which means that only 1 can be discarded. And he'll take the 3. Right, takes the $1. Symbio focus to the 2. Or yeah, the special for the 2, and then he'll have to pay the 1. But back to Lyle first. Lyle still has black 1 to come in. All right, there's shields. All right, 2 to Dooku, paying 1. Oh, Lyle takes it. All right, takes the 2 shields. Yeah, it is a deflect. He wants a deflect to try to hit back, but I think Lyle's up a creek here. All right, so Symbio claims, gains $1. Lyle will pass and reset, but Lyle's in deep trouble here because even if he pops the Padawan, which he likely will, that support stays in play, and then Lyle has to go to work on Dooku. So it does look like Lyle has maybe 3 or 4 cards left in his pile. Do remember that we can't do an exact count in Limited because you have to have between 20 and 30, so Lyle may not be playing with 30. I'm guessing with Dooku, because everything becomes shield and reroll fodder, he probably is, which would put him at about 4 cards left. But right, Padawan comes in. It's more damage. He does have an isolation. He can spot blue, so he'll take that Padawan off the table for sure. Yep, right there. Dooku comes in, I'm sure. Oh, backup muscle. All right, so that's actually game in 3 rounds because backup muscle is a move, so Dooku cannot do the shield thing for that. So Lyle's on a ticking clock. Okay, so Dooku comes in, gets the damage, but he's really counting on his supports here. Dooku coming in. That backup muscle will probably end up just being a finisher. All right, there's modified sides. It's half the way there. Alright, Fang. Hits guns. Oh, motive for range. Misses. Back to Lyle. That would have taken out the Padawan. Okay. Black 1 comes in with the 3. May as well just take the shields. Feels bad to waste the shields on the Padawan, but it keeps him alive until Dooku pops him. I could see putting him on Dooku, but I don't know. Let's see what he does here. I could see the argument for either way. It's really about the same either way. Yeah, so he puts him on Dooku. That'll allow Lyle to pop the Padawan, but then the one with the Force will become a support. So he'll have to deal with that die again. Yep, so he'll pop him. One with the Force will pop off. Yep, I'm sure Symbio just rolls it in here. Oh, there's the 3 focus, but he doesn't need it. Lyle's action here. He's thinking it over, trying to find a way out of this. And he's got the pitch to reroll, but that'll cost him Dooku cards, so. I think he was hoping to get a deflect in, but that was a pretty low chance. Survival gear as well, but he's already out. Also has a take cover, which of course is basically worthless because it's 1 shield either way for Dooku. So discards the reroll and gets some money. Back to Symbio, who backups for 1. Dooku has 2 health remaining. Lyle takes the $1. Symbio thinking it over here. Yep, just focus. Yep, puts him at 5. He's going to have to remove, or just call it. Because that's exactly what's needed for the kill. So. Yep, so they're discussing. I'm pretty sure Lyle's out of options here. His only option is to remove. Yeah, because, again, just to be clear, right? So right before Dooku takes the damage, he can discard a card to take a shield, which puts him at 3 shields with 2 health. And then Symbio hits for 5, which puts him, of course, at death. So, yep, I think that's going to do it. So yeah, Lyle was undefeated, but he's just been dethroned by Symbio. So we're going to have a weird multi-person tiebreaker tie at 4-1 going into the championship here. So be very interesting to see how this goes going forward. All right, so nicely played, gentlemen. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Symbio from T3 Gaming. I just wanted to shout out Dice Commando. Check them out. We're happy they had a 1-year anniversary. Like and subscribe to all their awesome in real life content, and definitely keep rolling those dice. #GoCommando.